Is this thing on?
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're here.
a somber note to begin with. Vera's had some kind of tragedy. Vera, open the show with the news that people want to know. Come on.
Oh my God. My house is 150 million years old. It was built at the time when closets were taxed. So there's no closets. I decided I was going to buy an armoire for my bedroom.
Right.
The one that's there was handmade by the previous owner and way too much for anybody to move. But it's ugly as shit. It's just stained plywood. It's the ugliest fucking thing. I've lived with it for 18 years. We've lived in this house. Mm-hmm. I'm done with it. I want it out. I need it gone.
It must go.
I found an armoire. I ordered it. It was a very reasonable price. They were shipping it in 2 containers because it was very heavy, and they didn't want any one container to exceed 40 pounds.
Okay.
2 boxes. So I get home from work. I had the message during the day. My package was delivered to the front door. My package was delivered to the curb. It's not anywhere near my front door.
What?
It's 2 boxes, and these 2 boxes weigh 100 pounds each.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God.
I did everything I could to get it up 2 steps so it was on my
halfway,
sidewalk at least, and not sitting on the curb. It was raining. My cousin came over. My cousin and my sister and I kind of rolled these 2 boxes up the front porch steps and got it to the interior porch. So today, another cousin who's a mason sent over somebody who works on his crew, and my cousins and the mason crew member got the 2 boxes upstairs.
Oh my God.
While they were rotating these big fucking boxes, they smacked into an overhead lamp with a glass shade.
Oh,
and then they knocked over a floor lamp with a glass shade.
Oh, you've had 2 casualties.
My bedroom is loaded with shattered glass. I have to find an antique glass shade for the pendant light, and I have to replace the floor lamp shade, which is also glass.
Oh my God.
My God, that's horrible.
Tragedy is so deep. And I'm living with the stained plywood, ugly fucking thing.
Oh my God.
Still didn't save your problems. That's upsetting.
No problems. Created more.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, my sister's standing there with this I kind of told you so.
No, not Dia. What? Look, you can't trust her. She watches the Kardashians. Don't trust her.
Yeah. Either way though, how were you gonna get it upstairs? You needed help regardless, right? But
I would have needed help regardless. And my cousin Ray has always been there for me. He's like my husband, I call him.
Yeah.
Very nice.
When I need something fixed, he comes over. He upgraded my faucet in my bathroom for my birthday.
Oh, okay.
He took the canopy off my bed because I couldn't get it done.
You know who's
he didn't complain about the fact that I broke the screws when I put the canopy on the bed.
You know who's good at getting a box upstairs with determination? Just criticize Jeffrey of it.
Yeah.
Like, this Christmas tree has been here forever. It's like, fine, it's going today. The Christmas tree lived at the top of the landing for a good couple of months after that too.
Well, I feel like I should be putting this on TikTok like Jeffrey did with the bees.
Right. Yeah. The bees.
The bees are still here. The boxes are still in the hallway. And they the lamp.
You should have done it like a David Attenborough documentary. Today, the box is in the exterior walkway.
Yeah.
Without food or water, she would die in 4 days. That would have been great.
The delivery guy had slammed onto the curb so hard that there were pebbles embedded in the cardboard.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they really don't give a
pebbles.
fuck, do they?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He looked
He
at
was
my
probably like,
exterior
"Fuck
staircase
this,
and went, "Oh,
too
hell
heavy."
no."
Oh my God.
All right, we got to say hello to some lovely people. Hello, Joe. She's here.
Joe.
Lashana's with us. Hey,
Hey.
girl. And Dogsy says,
Oh,
hello. I am joining you elbow deep into a 1939 KitchenAid mixer repair.
Ooh, cool.
wow.
There we go. So handy. Wait, here we go, Dogsy. There, you want me to keep an eye out for some lampshades and let me know? It gives me an excuse to go for some more antique shops.
Absolutely.
There you
Yeah,
go.
good idea.
There you go. Look.
Absolutely.
We need pictures of like what the lampshades need to look like because there's a shit ton of antique stores over here. So
Okay.
Yeah, get some nice like. Was it one of those like kind of like stained glassy ones?
No, it was actually a very the overhead light that was a pendant light, and it was kind of like a tulip, but it was a etched glass tulip with a little fluted edge, and the lampshade for the floor lamp was a bowl shaped thing, but it was thick glass with edges. Yeah.
I love a good. Oh, Vera, we can do a slight remodel. We can Art Deco up the place. It'd be gorgeous. Oh, I love a bit of Art Deco.
Also, you know what?
Now with that house.
I don't have any freaking light in my bedroom at the moment. I could be climbing into bed with my phone flashlight.
Oh my God.
It's an excuse to go all gothic and get a candelabra. I'd be like,
there you go.
We don't go into the west wing of the house after the accident.
Yeah.
That's where spinster Aunt Vera lives.
Yeah.
That's where spinster Aunt Vera and a whole shit ton of broken glass she can't see live.
Yeah, it's like one of those teen bonding retreats where you have to walk across the hot coals. Christina, you've had
brand new sheets on the bed, so if I cut my toe.
Oh no.
Christina's had delivery dramas as well this week.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, fucking Amazon. I didn't know about the outage. I thought I heard something about it now that you're talking about it, but I got my daughter her hair. She's going to be roomy for Halloween. We have trunk or treat tomorrow, and I'm like a trunk in the trunk or treat because I'm going to be that mom. Fucking kill me. Like you want to do so many things for them, but it's like I don't want to do this. Like I don't.
No.
I would never in a million years say, yeah, I'm gonna pull up my truck and I'm gonna serve candy to kids and no, I don't want to do that. Like, so it was $5 and I'm part of the PTA, so I don't know. Again, I'm one of those moms. And
aren't we not supposed to be taking candy from people in strange cars these days?
Right? So
did we forget
another thing was like you have to decorate your car, right? Like you have to come up with a theme. So on the paper that you sign up, it says like, what's your theme and make it kid friendly. So I'm like, oh, I have pumpkins. Like I have pumpkin everything. Like everything in my house is pumpkins. So I go, well, we'll make it pumpkins. She goes, no, make it skeletons. I'm like, okay. So I made it skeletons, and I have these two scary things, curtains type things that have skeletons on them. And I'm going to bring my skeleton, and then I'm going to bring my two pumpkins, and I have to get candy tomorrow. And I put up a spider web, and oh my God, it'll be cool, it'll be cute. But not only that, I have to do her hair, and I have to do her hair on Saturday because there's a trunk or treat at the church on Saturday. And then
multitasking.
Next goddamn Friday is Halloween. So I have to do this hair, this roomy braid, okay, from Demon Hunters. I don't know if you know it, but it starts here and it goes
big chunky
all
braid
down the back. It is 75 million years long, and I have all the hair in the world to do it. Okay, but I have to do it 3 times, and I'm gonna want to murder myself. So
you can't just do it once and then glue
it together so it stays.
It's not even like that. It gets it gets tied into her hair.
Oh, you're doing it into her
okay.
hair.
There's
I
yeah,
reckon
it's like
I predict you're going to do it once, and she's going to be like, "I don't like it. It hurts my head."
no, she's gonna absolutely fucking freak out. Believe me, 'cause it's gonna be like down to her like knees.
Yeah, but it's going to
And
be heavy too.
it is gonna be heavy, yes, but and
Yeah,
that's what
Pull
I'm
at her
kind of hoping
scalp.
for. That like
She doesn't know what it's like.
right, that like maybe she's not gonna want it on Saturday, so hopefully, she'll make it through on
Then you got to go
Halloween.
find a wig. Then you got to find a
No,
wig.
fuck her. That's why I bought the spray.
Fuck her.
That's why I bought the spray. Because I was like, first of all, I have to do the sides of her hair because it goes in 6 ponytails like this.
Yep.
Right.
And then kind of like weave it in and braid it down, right?
I've seen
And so I was like, I'll get you purple spray for the sides. And if she doesn't want it, then on Halloween, we're just spraying the shit out of her hair in purple and calling it a day. Because I can't do a French braid, so she's going to be asked out either way.
And you've also just only survived the greatest debate in history as well this week, Christina.
What is that?
McDonald's versus Burger King.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
I love
so
that
mad.
TikTok. I was like, you were so furious to be in the drive-thru at Burger King. I'm like,
you know what? To be honest,
lady.
I wasn't even in the drive-thru. They made me go around to the side. There was 2 cars in the parking lot. Nobody goes to this Burger King. Nobody goes to Burger King. I'm sorry, but it is not popular over here. It's not. It's not like the one that in my town. There is, it goes Wendy's, which is literally around the corner from my house. Wendy's, then it goes White Castle, then there's like a shit ton of pizza places, delis, bodegas, and then it's McDonald's, then it's Burger King, then it's McDonald's and Popeyes. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you have every choice down this little, it's like fast food row, right? And the other night, Tuesday or Monday, whatever night it was, my daughter was in Girl Scouts. No, what was this? Religion? We were in religion. I wanted to go to Wendy's because Wendy's is around the corner. So it was quick. It was on the way home. Gets out of class really late. So it was a late night already and I was pissed. I get to Wendy's. They're not taking my card. So I call my husband and she's in the back seat. And I stupidly said, so I can go to Burger King or I can go to McDonald's. And she's a Burger King bitch. Like, she is not a McDonald's bitch because she likes Burger King nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
I go to Burger King.
You got stuck.
I pull up. Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck I like. Like, they have nothing. They have nothing good. Their fries are absolute trash. They are trash. They are dry. They're disgusting.
They're slimy. They got that weird coating.
Ah, it's so gross. It's so gross. And they're not salty. Like, they're not even putting salt on them, right? Instead, the only thing that they have going for them is the actual burger patty itself and the original chicken sandwich. I'll give them that. But if I want a chicken sandwich, I'm going to Wendy's, like,
right?
Like, and if I want nuggets, I'm going to McDonald's. And if I want a nice Big Mac or a quarter pounder, that's what I'm going to McDonald's. I understand that the patty is superior at Burger King, but it gets to be too much with the mayo and the ketchup and the lettuce and the pickles. And yes, I could take all that off, but then it won't be good. And I should just go to McDonald's because it's going to be the same fucking burger without the lettuce and without the mayo. It's going to be the same burger. Like, so what's the point? I just, again, I'm like, the nuggets are spicy and dry. Like, the fries are shit. Again, it's just not, I can't. And the Coca-Cola that you drink, it tastes like shit. It's not, and you know that McDonald's has like a special recipe for their Coca-Cola?
They have their own recipe, yep.
Okay, so again, superior. It's just not. I said I could die on this hill. I will die on this hill.
We are answering the big questions today.
On the fries, Burger King fries are shite.
Yes.
But I do love a Whopper Junior.
All right.
I do love the Whopper.
There we go. Oh, well, congratulations to Miss Lashana. She's starting a new job on Saturday.
Right.
Congratulations, girl.
Very good news.
More about Dogsy's historical finds. I've been collecting these little square green library lamps. My upcycling, love those little things. Got one for myself. It has stained glass with tulips on it.
Ooh.
Oh, fancy. And
I
Dogsy's
know.
feeling the Halloween drama as well. Oh, Halloween is such a fuss. I've been to Lowe's this week. That's like 45-minute drive to get a toothless from How to Train Your Dragon inflatable for the lawn because my 40-year-old fiance is mentally 12, apparently.
Oh my
I
god.
love Toothless. I'm with
I
you.
That's
love it.
commitment. That is commitment.
I love
I want-
Toothless.
I want.
Do it.
Did
Get
you
it
guys
for
see
her.
them? Actually, I know you did because I saw them when I was in Auburn. The inflatable Sanderson sisters. I want them.
Yes.
I want them in. I don't. Yeah, we don't do the Halloween like you guys do Halloween. It's like makes me sad, and I'm not there this year. It's making me really upset. I'm like, oh,
Lights up, like lights, like Halloween lights. It's
Yeah, right.
insane. It's insane. It's getting
become
so
the second
crazy.
most decorated
Have you seen that?
holiday.
Have you
Oh.
seen that giant skeleton?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
The
like
blow-up
15
one?
feet. It's like no, like
Yeah,
like a
no, it's
real
like
like
14
thing
feet
that hangs
tall.
on the side of your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have that. Okay, the neighbors down the block have the 20-foot skeleton.
Yeah, it's huge.
They have a 20-foot werewolf, and they have a
Wow.
20-foot Jack from
Yeah.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is
Oh,
that
right.
one?
right.
Yeah.
Jack
So I mean,
Skellington.
thank you, Jack Skeleton. I mean, it's crazy. And they have a dog, a skeleton dog.
Dog.
I could make a TikTok of just the houses around my block.
We love that. We love
Halloween.
that.
One of the houses on a street I drive down quite frequently, Seward Ave, they have one of those big, huge 20-foot skeletons buried in the front yard. So it's just
Oh,
like a
wow.
body
Crawling
and
up out of the
the
ground.
hands like coming up.
Yeah.
Look,
Cool.
congratulations to them, but I am now biased because I stayed at Victoria's place over
Oh
Halloween
yeah,
with
her
the
place was nice.
oh bitch, the skeleton horse and
Horse.
carriage,
Yeah,
horses and carriage,
whoa.
antique
skeleton
carriage.
drivers, skeleton dog, skeleton cat, and they all light up. And so it's like, and then you go inside the house, and it's like a mystery mansion. You're like, oh, okay, this is Halloween. Literally,
Yeah.
I'm living.
Yeah.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Yes, Dogsy. As we know, I'm not putting anything on the second floor this year, Dog. Learned my lesson. Yeah, when you snap your leg, that's the
Yeah.
lesson to
Oh
learn.
my
do.
god.
All right, we've expressed our traumas, and Christina, I think, has recovered from the trauma of watching Rocky Horror Picture Show this week. I think she's back. She's
I've
back with us.
told like everybody I know that I've watched it too. Like, dude, you know,
I know.
saw
I
Rocky
watched
Horror
your
Picture Show
TikTok.
the first time.
I watched the TikTok. I watched the TikTok.
No, like people that like don't know my TikToks. Thank God.
Oh,
The people
just
that I
like,
work with. I'm like,
Yeah.
do you know that I saw this for the first time, like ever in life? And they're like,
are they
"I've never even
amazed?
seen it." Some people have never even seen it either. I'm like, oh, you gotta
Yeah.
watch it.
Oh, you
You
gotta
gotta
watch
see
it.
it.
Look, if I'm traumatized, you
said
gotta be
watch it
traumatized.
again.
Yep.
Not yet.
Have to watch it again. I think I like
It's a-
have to because now I'll
it's a
pick
good-
up on more things.
Late night, have a few beverage movies because then you get
Yeah.
up and you're like, I'm gonna have a dance to this song.
Just to jump to the left.
Yeah, you can thrust. You can pelvic thrust your way into
Yeah.
this week's
Hot load of hot topics.
There we go. Okay, well, look. Speaking of renovations
Oh God.
and decorations and questionable decisions, White House down. White House down, y'all. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Was the conversation about the ballroom that it will not impede the structure, the current structure of the White House? Wasn't that the whole thing? And then come Monday,
Well,
everything must
come
go.
shut down when
Yeah.
nobody's there to play good cop, bad cop.
Everything must go.
I feel like I felt when I watched the Notre Dame burn. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
this is an historic landmark. That
It's
will
a
never be
watershed
the
moment.
same.
I don't know how you got like approval. Don't you need like?
He didn't. He just did
That's
it.
the thing. He didn't.
That's,
He just
that's
went,
the
I
thing with
want.
this president. He has overridden all of the congressional checks and balances. And Congress, the Republican Congress has allowed it. And the Republican Supreme Court has said whatever decision he makes is okay with us.
Right.
So 250 years worth of checks and balances. That makes me cry.
Joe says this is disgusting, and Dogsy says this shit is not only a travesty. This is not only a travesty, not only an eyesore, but a security risk. True. All those windows. Have you seen the models and everything in this ballroom?
The freaking ballroom is bigger than the entire White House.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
It looks like Caesar's Palace.
He's now calling it an event center, and the price, which was $200 million, which was subsidized by private financing, is now $350 million. And I'm heartsick. I really am. I want to cry.
Everyone's like, well, what's the problem? He's paying for it. What's the problem? It's like you don't really see the very obvious metaphor here. The very obvious.
You don't put a pool in the backyard of a house you're renting.
Yeah.
And the Arc de Trump that's going down the road.
Arc de Trump.
Oh yeah, we're not even joking. We are not even joking.
No.
I did see a very interesting TikTok from someone, and it kind of made me go, She said that she thinks with all of these big sweeping, really fast acting and enacted motions to, do the White House, do the Arc de Trump, get him on a coin, that he might have been given a diagnosis of something and has a limited time to achieve his greatness, which is why everything is moving very, very quickly.
I do think, based strictly on my gut reaction to the symptoms I see and the diagnosis they have given, that his time is short. There's
He's
no
not
way of
looking.
predicting it.
And besides, putting all politics aside and just being a human, noticing another human, he doesn't look well.
And as a nurse, watching people in end-stage disease process, he has a lot of symptoms of a frail health system. People in this state of health, even though they're functioning every day and they're still active and healthy, anything can trigger a very rapid cascade of full system failure.
And you do see that. And when they do know that, you do see that urgency to get X, Y, and Z done. So it's done, it's ticked off. My dad was like that. He's like, okay, when we got terminal diagnosis, we had the sad afternoon, and then literally the next morning we were at the funeral home. Bang, 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 planned out this. I'm selling this, I'm buying this, I'm doing this. This is set up for this in a week. Because it's like, I don't know how much time I've got. I don't know how much time I've got until I can't do things that I want to do and do them how I want to do them. So it is eerily reminiscent. And look, as I just put up the banner,
allegedly,
everything is alleged.
I am not his nurse. I do not know his vital signs. I can't. But the little information that I've heard and seen, the stuff that they have announced from the White House, the cankles, the bruising on the hand, suggests that he's in a frailer state of health than they're admitting. Even though he's functioning every day.
Look at Queen Elizabeth. Mm-hmm. They were like, oh, she's fine.
Yeah.
Next minute.
Mm-hmm.
Next minute, she down. Girl
you
down.
Get to a certain point where the body
gives up.
It's frail. One problem can cascade into a slew of problems, and it could go very quickly.
It's as simple as a cold or a bump or a fall or something like that, and it's all downhill.
A urinary tract infection can cascade quickly into life-threatening problems.
And nobody, whoever, and we will say this, no matter who you are and feelings, nobody wishes that on anybody. It's not a nice thing to go through.
Yeah.
It's not.
No.
Yeah.
But
My aunt, a very, very godly woman, prays every night, "Dear sweet Lord, if you find it in your heart to take Trump in his sleep, please be merciful and take him painlessly and quickly."
oh, see, that's
God.
nice. At least that's nice. It's not venom spewing. Let's behead everyone.
But she does
She's a gentle soul. That's okay.
pray the Lord his soul to keep.
Oh my
Probably
God.
gentler than needed, because Vera, you were out there. You had a sign.
I did have a sign.
You have a sign. You had a
My
sign.
sign was, "The power of the people is greater than the people in power."
Well, should we see what the people in power think of the people?
Oh, I know.
Because
I heard.
Oh my
AI,
God.
we are back on the AI train. Whoever the like Gen Z person is that's advising the White House that this is a great idea and to be down with the folks. First of all, that mask isn't even on his face.
I know. If he
It's
were
like,
really in the air, he'd be gasping for breath and dying.
you know that AI can get it wrong, and you can see it. But in response, I guess, to the No Kings rally, Donald Trump posted AI-generated video depicting him in a fighter jet, wearing a crown, dropping what appeared to be feces on the U.S. protesters in an area that is not unlike Times Square.
And not
Problematic.
Chicago.
Yeah, because he is New York, right? Born and raised New York.
Born and bred New York.
That's a bit of a slap in the face, right?
Yeah.
It's petulant.
It is petulant.
It's like it's a childish
incredibly
response.
petulant.
It's petulant. It's like, and that you don't have to like the president. You don't have to like the prime minister. You don't have to like the king. You don't have to like blah 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 blah. Right?
Right.
For them to then go and show you exactly why you shouldn't, you're not winning any favors there. And people are like, haha, funny. I'm like, yeah, but this is what he thinks about the people that he's supposed to be representing. And I don't know, it kind of rubs me a little bit the wrong way, but again, not my country.
The AI, the White House, I'm way more distressed about him tearing down the White House.
Yeah.
The AI is childish, and it kind of reminds me of an irate monkey flinging poo at the zoo. You know, I mean, it's like, come on. That as Trump disasters go, this doesn't even hit the radar. I don't care about
it's part of the course. It's part of the course, though. It's a pattern of behavior.
It is.
I didn't even see the video. It's so weird. I didn't even.
Yeah. So, yeah, look, I'm just like, wow, we kind of proved everyone's point. Right? And because they're protesting the No Kings, it made everyone un-American.
Yeah. Oh, it didn't just make us un-American. We were terrorists.
Treasonous? Yeah, treasonous terrorists.
Terrorists trying to overthrow the country. We hate America.
Obs. Obby, says the person tearing down the White House. But that's okay. We're going to move on. Oh, did you see the I-5 stuff there?
Did you see what happened on the I-5? Oh, with the freaking missiles? Yeah. Oh, my God. Thank God Governor Newsom was paying attention.
Gavin probably knocked it out of the air with his fucking attitude. It's like, I'm like, oh, he is a saucy bitch. I kind of really enjoy it. I love it when people just lose their fucking minds, like Nancy Pelosi last week, and Kamala Harris, and she's like, these people are fucking insane. I'm like, okay, why didn't you do that on the tour? People would have been like, okay, you're a human. You're a human. You would have won some points if you went, this dude's a fucking loose unit. What the fuck?
Well, that was JD Vance, I believe. That wasn't Trump. It was JD Vance decided he was going to honor the 250th anniversary of our Navy or Army, I don't remember which it was, but the military tribute. And he was going to, as part of this military tribute, do a 21 gun kind of missile salute over the I-5. And Gavin Newsom says, we need to close down the highway. And Vance says, no, they're all the targets will hit the water. Gavin Newsom decided, no, I'm not going to do that. He shut down the I-5. Sure enough, missile misfires, shrapnel all over the highway.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Couches ever breathed a sigh of relief when he was focused on something else for once. You know?
Yeah.
I was like, this queen. She needs some help.
There's so much every fucking day that I forgot that happened. There's a wrecking ball eliminating the East Wing.
Well, there's a bit of a wrecking ball overseas. It's just swinging through members of the royal family. Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Look, Charles. I picked this picture up for a reason. It's like, you have to go.
Well, Andrew looks like the evil. He looks like the evil brother in that picture too.
His alter ego, Prince Charles's shadow self. So he
when
has
they
been.
Were younger, Andrew was my favorite prince because I thought that Charles was ugly and Andrew was kind of cute.
Well,
and then Andrew married a chubby girl and endeared himself to me even further. You know, but now it's like Andrew's the schmuck.
Well, appearances can be deceiving, and it's all taken away as quickly as is given because Prince Andrew is giving up his titles, including the Duke of York, following a discussion with the King. I'm sure it was a discussion. I'm sure it was a discussion.
You're going to save face and step down, or I'm going to strip you publicly.
100%, because there was an official released statement. In discussion with the King and my immediate wider family, we have concluded that continued accusations about me distract from the work of His Majesty and the royal family. I have decided, as I always have, to put my duty to my family and country first. Sure. I stand by my decision 5 years ago to stand back from public life. With His Majesty's agreement, we feel I must go a step further. I will therefore no longer use my title or the honours which have been conferred upon me. As I have said previously, I vigorously deny the accusations against me. The Epstein smear is not wiping off him ever, really, is it?
I don't know that it's wiping off anybody.
Yeah, it's just like it's that stain's not coming out. And the British people, and I was going to try and have a little chat to Lisa about it. They want to go a step further. They want him totally disavowed from the royal family. They want him out. They want him gone.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's I guess refreshing to see.
Well, I mean, the monarchy is an obsolete convention. I don't.
UK Parliament stepped in yesterday and had to have him stripped. There you go. The Parliament are going after him now too.
Wow.
There you go. I know. Can't get away with murder all the time.
Joe, you are on top of international news, girl.
Yeah, she's living the dream. Sometimes dreams
this week. Don't forget.
She did. Happy birthday, Joe. Thanks for tuning in and making us part of your week as you always do. Now, there's been some boo-boos this week. Big boo-boos. But there's been a bite back from big boo-boos. We discussed Kevin Federline's book, which I think hasn't even made the Amazon top 300.
I hope not.
Darn.
Whoops.
Poor Kevin.
But the Spears girlies, both of them, have now had a little bit to say about Kevin and his allegations. Jamie Lynn has officially unfollowed both Kevin and Victoria Prince, his wife, after her alleged text messages were included in the book without her knowledge, criticizing Britney. As we said, she could actually sue him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's character assassination. That's
defamation.
I mean, he doesn't have any money. He doesn't have any money that's his. So
That's why he wrote the book.
but she does love her sister's money. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend she don't love that money. But I'm going to read you like oh shit. I'm breaking everything. Excuse me.
Oh
no. Oh God, I forgot that I'd plugged something in and tried to reef it off the shelf. I'm going to read you the first Brittany's initial response to the book, and then her response a week later after the book had been released and all the press. So this was last week. The constant gaslighting from my ex-husband is extremely hurtful and exhausting. I've always pleaded and screamed to have a life with my boys. Did I read this last week? I read the first part. I read the first part. I didn't read this part. Sadly, there's always witness to the lack of respect shown to me by their father. They only take responsibility for themselves, with one son only seeing me for 45 minutes in the past 5 years, and with the other only visiting 4 times in the past years. I have pride too. From now on, I will let them know when I am available. Trust me, those white lies in that book, they're going straight to the bank, and I'm the only one who generally gets hurt here. I read that part. I didn't read this. I will always love them, and it will. If you really know me, you won't pay attention to the tabloids of my mental health and drinking. I am a pretty intelligent woman, I read this, who has been trying to live a sacred and private life for the past years. I speak on this because I've had enough, and any real woman would do the same. Fair enough. A lot of stuff has been coming out about the kids recently. They're flopping around LA when they're there, dropping their mother's name to get in places and to get free things and to do all the things. So the apple has not fallen far from the tree.
Yeah. That's the Federline.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But this is the actual response that came out a couple of days ago. To be loved unconditionally and with a naive heart like mine, always being threatened or made to believe that I'm the bad one as they profit off my pain. Oh dear Jesus, show me that there is a God and I too can be loved unconditionally and not have to be so perfect, because it's really interesting. I 100% beg to differ the way he is literally attacking me in his interviews. If the truth be told, the man in the interview went straight to the source and said it clear as day. No money from Brittany for 5 years, you're trying to get paid, and that's what general America is saying. Weird that both have moved on. Your kids are adults. It's a different world now. Why is he so angry? And what's scary is he's convincing. It literally blows my mind the moments he stops before he cries. Are you fucking serious? I know his book will sell loads more than mine. If you really love someone, then you don't help them by humiliating them. What scared me was how serious and angry he got. People have no idea. It was way worse than anyone could imagine. The boys hate me, and it is a deep anger. The boys hate me, and it is deep anger to literally say the things he is saying. As my mother cleverly says, "Oh, you're angry. We just love you so much and wish that you were here." I'm like, what? You called me one time in 6 years, and why didn't you invite me to my son's birthday in Louisiana in my own home for 2 weeks? They get entitled with special secrets as they treat me exactly the way my father used to. Yes, they secretly love to cast me out and make me feel completely isolated.
Wow.
The one thing I appreciate about the Freed Britney, and everyone's like, oh, I don't know about it. There's no filter. So yes, she's showing signs of everything, but we wouldn't have got that 5 years ago. It would have been a veneer of everything's fine, everything's great.
Yeah.
And more power to her, because yes, they are your children. But they have to, even if she's not mentally well, allegedly, we'll put the allegedly up. There is a certain amount of respect that you should show your parent, especially the parent that is funding your entire life.
Yeah.
Where your father is doing nothing but taking custody of you in order to get that money. There you go. Oh, look, here you go. Dogsy says, my soon-to-be sister-in-law has seen the kids doing that firsthand.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's sad. It's just more sadness for her,
Yeah.
Taken a bit by her own children too, who she love so
Well,
much and
the
fought to have. It's
children
like,
had
oh,
learned what they were taught, you know.
right.
Yeah.
I guess you
The
hope with
grandmother
time as
allowed
they
them
grow
to,
into
taught them to exclude her. The father taught them to exclude her. Her family taught them to exclude her, so they exclude her. But they
it's
all
troubling
lived
though.
off the money.
Yeah,
And
the
that's what they've
misogyny of it
learned.
all as well makes me like, oh, I feel sorry for those boys' girlfriends when they
Yeah.
get into that. But of course, one of them's trying to do music. It's like, yeah, right. Well, do it
Nobody's
off
gonna
your
do
own
it.
back. Do it quietly, like Paris Jackson did. She didn't tell anyone she was doing music until she was doing music. You know, and
Yeah.
it's not the music that people want her to do. She's doing singer songwriter, all that kind of stuff. There are ways to do it when you're a nepo baby that give a little bit more credence and clarity to the things you're trying to do and not just trying to be famous.
Right.
Sad. But bad choices are abound. Did you ladies happen to see Kristen Bell's little faux pas on social media this week? Oh, no, Kristen.
No,
So
I
she's in
didn't.
hot water this week because
is.
she has, I guess, tried in a funny, tongue-in-cheek way to honor her anniversary with Dak Shepard. So the post reads, "Happy 12th wedding anniversary to the man who once said, 'I would never kill you.' A lot of men have killed their wives, and at a certain point, even though I'm heavily incentivized to kill you, I never would." Cool.
Yes.
But just happens to coincide with Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yes.
Ouch.
I'm gonna bet, a tiny little 20 that she didn't realize it was Domestic Violence Awareness Month because, I didn't get my shopping done either. I have no domestic violence awareness baking done. The calendar didn't warn me. It slipped up on me. Snuck up on
And
me
look,
this year.
yes, that could have been an honest oopsie dada mistake, all that kind of thing. She could have removed the post. She could have apologized about it. But she chose to instead restrict the comments on the post, which tells me you did something wrong.
Well,
sorry. And look, comedy's comedy. Comedy is subjective.
It's a very dark humor.
But at least go, hey, the joke didn't land. We had this conversation recently. I'm sorry, the joke didn't land. Don't go, oh yes, everything's fine. I did the right thing, but I'm not going to tell you that I'm not going to let you tell me that I did the wrong thing and have it on the internet for people to see.
Right.
So if we fuck up on here, we will always admit it. We will say something or we'll go, oh, didn't land. I'm just like, oh, I don't know. It's a bit. That's all.
It's icky. It does give you the ick.
Yeah.
But
and for someone who's got that squeaky clean, aren't I fun image, the Disney girl, she's literally Anna.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta appreciate Dax though, and his sense of humor, and then like how they are together. Like I don't know if you've ever, obviously you've seen their videos,
I have.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, yes, okay. October is every fucking month. Okay, it is Italian Heritage Month. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Now it's Domestic Violence Month, and then it's Latino Hispanic Month. I don't even. There are so many things.
Another month I didn't get baking done for.
Yeah, how many things can one person remember? She's a busy girl, I'm sure. And
yeah,
maybe
that's cool. I'm down with that. I'm down with all that, but don't then go, oh, I'm restricting the comments because I don't want the social media.
You know what though? It's still a joke between her and her husband, so let me just restrict the comments and keep it up because this isn't for everybody. It's for him.
Well, then don't post it on social media.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's for. It's for everybody. Why not? Would you post a fight? So, all right, here, let's put it in context. If you and Joe had a fight via text message, would you post it? if it got down and dirty.
She didn't post a
Yeah.
fight.
And I know, but it's the same thing. So like if that's a private joke, then write it in a card. Give it to him in a card. You know, you don't need.
Does anybody really write cards anymore?
But social media isn't for private. It's not like it's meant for that sole person. If you wanted that sole person to see it, they would see it if you did it that way. You wanted everyone to see it, so you posted it. Fair enough. Awesome. I've posted some stuff a bit like that's fucking off top. But yeah, cool. That's what I think. I then don't turn off my comments though. Go, no, don't. I'm right. Because you know you're not right. That's why you're turning it off. I don't know. That's just me. I was like, incongruous behavior.
I mean,
Agree
it's
to
not
disagree.
a remark I would have posted, but I was not offended by it. But I've never been in a domestic.
I'm not offended by it. I just think it's. Yeah, I'm not offended by it. I just think it's a bit like, really? Okay.
It's tone deaf.
Either stand behind your joke or don't. But don't go halfway.
If it wasn't domestic violence month, would we give a fuck? You know, like would anybody really care?
Not.
Not. Maybe they would. Who knows? You know,
maybe right. Maybe
someone always cares about.
very,
Someone
very
always cares
sensitive
about
to
something.
stuff,
Let's be real.
Yeah, they'll say
cares about
something, right? Like, but again, it wasn't meant to be what you think it is. You know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I see both sides of it, but I'm just like, oh, then don't. Then either pull it down, issue apology, but don't go halfway. Don't go halfway. There is no halfway on this next one. I have a view from here. Now it's workplace related, so I need the point of view because we all exist in different workplaces. Here we go. Anytime now. Working live podcasting, they said. It'll be easy, they said. Be great when it works.
Nobody said that.
No, nobody said that. That's why all the producers just go. All the producers just lapse into crazy after a while. It's like, bye. Okay, so today's view from here, as I said, is work related, and it's an article that I put up, and I want to get your feedback on it. So, a Tokyo-based marketing firm is giving its non-smoking employees an extra 6 days of paid-off time per year to make up for their work colleagues' smokers' cigarette breaks. The unique perk became a perk after the employees complained that they were working more hours than the staff who took time to smoke a cigarette. Our non-smoking staff put in a message in the company suggestion box earlier in the year saying that the smoking breaks were causing them a problem, a spokesperson of the company said. Our CEO saw the comment and agreed, so we're giving the non-smokers some extra time off to compensate. In context, the company's office is on the 29th floor of the building. Resentment grew amongst the non-smoking employees as anyone craving a cigarette has to be going down in the basement level, according to the Telegraph newspaper, which reported that each break lasted a minimum of 15 minutes. I hope to encourage some employees to quit smoking through the incentives rather than penalties or coercion. At least 30 of the company's 120 employees have taken the extra days off, and 4 people have given up smoking since it's been introduced. What do you think?
I have some feelings.
I have a lot of fucking feelings.
Vera, you go first.
I was a smoker for years, and I took my smoking breaks religiously. And then I quit smoking, and all the people who were smoking with me were still taking their breaks. And I'm sitting there on the floor thinking, that's 10 minutes an hour. You know, and when I was smoking, was taking that 10 minutes an hour to go outside because we had to leave the building. They built us a little hut that was horrible. It was an awful little crap hut. But it always smelled like smoke, and it bare nails inside. It looked nice on the outside because they had to keep up appearances, but all the smokers were sitting in grossness, you know. But it was 10 minutes an hour. And in an 8-hour work day, you know, that's an hour and 30 minutes a day that they're not working, and I was.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Christina, feelings?
Yeah. So I am a smoker. And it's funny because when you say like 10 minutes every hour, right? Um, when I was younger and I was working at Babies R Us, we would go out all the time. It was like, all right, let's go outside, let's go outside, let's go outside, right? That I understand. Now that I am in a corporate world and I work in my office building, right? I do have to take an elevator down. I'm only on the second floor, but like I don't even take the elevator to go down, honestly. But today, for example, and because I am such I work really fucking hard. Okay. Like I really do. Again, I work hard. So I'm not taking advantage. So every day at 11 o'clock, I go downstairs, I have my 2 cigarettes, and I come back upstairs and I pee. So that all takes me 15 minutes. Okay. Because I don't smoke hundreds and I only smoke regulars, right? Um, Today, I was in the bathroom by 11:11. So it had only taken me, what, 9 minutes, 8 minutes to smoke 2 cigarettes. And I was back at my desk by 11:14. And then my lunch break comes at 2 o'clock. And I only take a half-hour lunch. I'm supposed to take an hour. I only take a half hour. And during that time, I smoke a cigarette and I go to the cafe in my building and I get lunch and then I go back upstairs. So that's in my 30 minutes. And I do not take an afternoon break. So I literally take a 15-minute cigarette break every single day. Maybe every now and then I'll go out around 1, but that's a 5-minute break because I'm going down, I'm popping it down really quick and I'm running back up. So when I was younger, yes, it does take advantage. Whether or not it's 6 days worth of fucking time, I think that's a lot to give the non-smokers because I make up for everything I'm doing. And there's somebody in my office that takes his 2 15-minute breaks and he takes 30-minute shit breaks and he takes a full hour lunch. And, it's a consistent, like, where the fuck are you, bro? Like, I'm not taking, unless I'm having a really fucking bad day, I'm not going out every goddamn hour for 10, 15 minutes at a time. I'm not dilly dallying. I'm not taking 20-minute shit breaks. I'm not taking a full hour lunch on top of that. I mean, yes, he's entitled to his lunch breaks and he's entitled to his 15s, but on top of all that, there's other things. And it's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
it comes down to the way that you use it, right? Yes,
yeah,
everyone is entitled to these breaks, and that's fine. You're using it in a way that allows you to do what you need to do and be productive. It's when it gets in the way of your productivity and people doing their job that people have resentment because, I have smoked in the past, and when I did, I was working hospitality, so it was never like 50. It was like go run, like go, got to get back in, wash your hands, serve the tables.
Yeah.
But I've also worked with people who go, I'm going for a smoke break, and 15, 20 minutes later, they're still not back. You're running around trying to do 900 things because they've chosen to take a smoke break. And at the end of the day, it's a choice, and you're choosing to be an asshole.
Yeah.
With the things that you're being unable to. Dogsy has a little moment as well. The way it worked when I was in production, if you wanted a smoke break, you had to get someone to cover your station, and they had to swipe into your station. And I was the only person who did my job, so I didn't get smoke breaks when I worked as security. As long as it wasn't indoors or near a client, I could light up whatever I wanted to, and I worked in R&D. However, I take 20 to 35 minute smoke breaks. Dogsy.
Shame. I know what you mean.
And look,
well, I have a coworker who
don't
put
mind.
more energy into not doing his job than he actually put into doing his job.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that comes down to the company like attitude and environment. And if people are getting away with that, they're going to get away with it. That it's you've got to go to the head of the beast. And I don't mind. Like, obviously, this is a very different situation when you're 29 floors up and you're like, or someone's always going for a smoke break. And like, fuck me. But to be compensated for that time, I don't think is a thing. And I'm probably going to say something highly unlikable at the moment. I think that the same thing should be allowed for people without children for the people that get maternity leave and paternity leave. Why don't I get those benefits just because I don't choose to have a family?
Or, this one,
I don't understand.
people who have
someone
children
rationalize it for me.
get first choice on holidays.
Yeah. And look,
Or people who
I've
don't
worked
have
with
children
people.
are kind of guilted into working the holidays.
I have worked
Like,
with
we don't
people
have
that
families.
do that, but I've also been the one to step forward and go, hey, I know that my family, because we all worked and my mum worked usually Christmas Day she would only have Christmas Day off every 5 years. So we would organize ourselves accordingly and do Christmas early. We'd do family Christmas early. So Christmas Day was only pop here, done. But yeah, there are people like, well, I've got children, so I must have it. It's like, well, no. Why must you?
Yeah.
Organize yourself earlier.
I have volunteered in the past.
And I normally always volunteer.
Holidays for people who have children. But I resent how the people who expected me to take the holidays.
100%. And I think that's the issue with this smoking thing too. People just say, well, you don't smoke, you don't understand. Okay, well, maybe I'd like a 5-minute break to pick my nose or something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like a 15-minute break to do some macrame or something, but I don't get that because I'm not being catered for.
I feel like when I was in my retail job and people would say that, I'd be like, go take 5 minutes, go step outside. Nobody's stopping you. Like, you don't have to have a cigarette in your hand to go stand outside for 5 minutes. Nobody's going to say anything to you. Like, if you need 5 minutes, go take 5 minutes, like.
It depends on where you work too, though. It does. Well, they're like, I'm just going to smoke.
Yeah,
But if someone goes, I just need to take 5 minutes, well, what? No, you can't take time off that. But this fucker just did. And no one had any problem with it.
Right.
Comes back smelling like an asshole. It's like, and then you got to serve people and breathe on them and dirty yellow fingers near my body. Ugh.
Yeah.
Get away from me, cigarillo.
I will tell you this: my friendship with Jeff was formed in the break room, smoking.
I would highly believe that. Chain smoking queens, left, right, and center. Dogsy says, I just go outside and light up 2 or 3, crunch numbers on my work phone, still logged in. And if you ask my boss, I was working close to proximity. With my capacity. There you go. There you go. Joe agrees. Yes, childless people do lose out, but we don't matter. It's all good. Because we didn't choose to welcome the miracle of life that complained about Burger King and McDonald's all the time. When I was working in R&D, it was in an office, so someone had to get their kid from school because they threw up or something. They would just bring them into the office, man, play Pokemon, go with them. And I upset many children.
I mean, there's medical leave. There's family leave. Like, you don't need to take, parental leave. You could take.
But some people don't get it.
Leave.
But why should you have to take medical leave to match the leave that you're giving somebody else? It's not a fair system. Because if you then have a medical emergency, you have no medical leave.
Right.
Well, you can get an exception. I had to get an exception to extend my parental leave.
It also depends on how good the company you work for is.
Yeah, I know. Again, my company is really good with that. Like, I can't complain. I really can't. I mean,
we can't. Well, I was gonna say we don't complain.
Complain all you want. I can't.
And sometimes some of us vent. And one lady loves to vent. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Vera Vent. Is it an envelope again this week, V?
No,
Should
it's
we
not.
be ready? It's lined full scat paper. I must go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's time to vent. 3, 2, 1, vent.
I gotta say, before I start, it's getting really hard to come up with things to be outraged about because you're outraged every minute of every fucking day. It's like, can I even work up an outrage? Because he's tearing the fucking White House down. Anyway, that aside, I want to talk about the farmers and the soybean farmers and the cattle ranchers in specific. The hallmark of Trump's campaign history has been the America First movement. And part of the things he said, part of the reasons for these global international tariffs that, say what you will, aren't really working, was that he was going to bring all the business back to the United States. He was going to make sure that the farmers were taken care of, and he was going to make sure that the ranchers were taken care of. And now, after the tariffs, China has canceled. China was the largest consumer of soybeans from America. They have canceled all soybean shipments, and 56% of all soybean farmers' business has evaporated since January 1st. Bank foreclosures on family farms is up 60% since January 1st. You need 4 things to be a farmer. You need land, you need seeds, but 5 things. You need land, seed, sun, water. Land, seed, sun, water, and credit. They're running out of credit, the soybean farmers. One soybean farmer expressed that it costs her $12 a bushel to grow soybeans. And because there are so many soybeans in the United States right now, because they're not shipping them to China, she could, at best, get $10 a bushel for the soybeans that she's grown. Soybeans are rotting in the field because there are no migrants to pick them. And soybean farmers are getting desperate. And the other major agriculture industry being hit very hard are the cattle ranchers. American beef has always been more expensive than foreign beef because the cost of production in the United States is higher. So with the advent of the tariffs, American beef has been competitive for the first time. But Trump has made really great friends with the president of Argentina. And he has now pledged $40 billion to help the president of Argentina boost up his economy. Meanwhile, the country of Argentina has taken over all the commodity markets for soybean production. And as part of his friendship deal with the president of Argentina, Trump has increased the imports, relaxed all the tariffs from Argentinian beef. So now, with one fell swoop, one diplomatic agenda, Trump has hurt our soybean farmers and our cattle ranchers. And the $20 billion gift to Argentina is now $40 billion. So thank you, President Trump.
Sorry, I'm muted. I'm pressing buttons and they're not working for me. They're not working.
Bruce is jinxing you.
No.
Yeah.
I swear he moved.
He did.
Oh, Robert's just chilling. Robert the doll.
Robert
the doll. Robert the doll. Well, it's spooky season.
I was thinking it was Bruce.
Bruce is a shark.
Robert the Bruce.
On
is
Bruce.
on
Bruce, I'm a shark. It is spooky season. We've been down. We've been doing the time walk, and as Christina joined us at assigned seating, we will be back with some more spookiness next week. There might be some weirdness happening because of next week, but we'll let you know what's going on with the live show and all that kind of goodness. There will probably be no live show next Thursday, but we will try and sneak one in at some point. Thank you for joining us today on UCR Live. I feel like we've all expelled our bad shopping juju and mojo, and we are ready to enter this week clean. We'll have to get Miss. You know what I hope? I hope that the one thing that Donald does is get Mr. Cliff Tan in there to tell him how to feng shui the ballroom so everything's okay. And now you know. And now you know. I love.
No beard here, Donald. No beard.
I love Cliff Tan. He makes me happy in my heart. But spending time with my girls makes me happy in my heart as well. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next week. Get into spooky season. It's the best part of the year. It's flying by.
A week away.
I know. How'd that
I
happen?
know.
I know.
Just October 1st yesterday, right?
I know.
Right? And now it's the 24th. Rude.
Jesus.
All right.
Christmas is coming.
Stay spooky, y'all. See you soon. Oh,